Yo, what's up guys, it's Tyler. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make this in Photoshop/photopea. I use photopea, which is essentially the free version of Photoshop. It works about the exact same. I use this one because it's free, so that's what I use. Okay, let's get right into it. Okay, you're going to want to go to new, and then you're going to select Instagram portrait and press create. It'll bring up your canvas. After that, you're going to want to import your background. I use ChatGPT for my background, which I use for a lot of my backgrounds. You can create this. It might take you 30 minutes by hand, where I got my background in 20 seconds and was able to start making my graphic. If you want the prompt, it's going to be down in the description. You can find it down there, put it right into ChatGPT, and get the same background that I did. Okay, so now that we have our background, we're going to want to load in all of our assets, which would be your logos and player pictures. Okay, now that you have that, you're going to want to sort them to where you're going to want them to be by the end of the graphic. Next, what I'm going to do is technically optional, but following the inspiration that I wanted to do, he takes his biggest picture and he fades the background. So that's what I'm going to do here to my biggest picture. I'm going to fade it with a small round brush, just using a low opacity and a low flow with the brush, and kind of start to fade it up to where it's going to be covered by the letters anyways, but you're going to want it to look more like it's fading up. Next, after that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add committed, and I'm going to position out how I want. I'm going to add a stroke matching the background, and I'm going to give it a drop shadow to give it a little bit of depth to make it look more real and like it's on the page. After that, I'm going to add a rectangle, change the color, give it a white stroke and a drop shadow. Then I'm going to add my player's name, reposition it, and give that a drop shadow as well. You'll also see that I added the school's logo and the Under Armour logo because that is what the school uses for their jerseys. I repositioned it to make it small at the top, just a nice little detail to leave in there. The next thing I did was added the shadow under my player on the bottom left. I didn't record exactly how I did it, so I'm just going to explain it to you. Simply what I did was I duplicated him, added a solid color overlay, made it black, and added a clipping mask. Then I squished him down using Control, make it perfectly flat, lowered the opacity, and added a Gaussian blur. I also created a new layer, put it all the way at the bottom, just above my background layer, did little feet shadows under my two players on the bottom. The reason I made it a new layer, not just painted directly onto the background, because in case you mess it up or it's too dark, you can always delete it, lower the opacity, do anything you need to do without messing up the rest of the image, not being able to go back. The last thing, or one of the last things I like to do, is shadows, highlights, lighting, all that. So I did lighting here as the orange tint you see in the final product, and what I did for this basically is I just took a soft brown brush, made it white for my opacity about 90% and my flow to about 5 or 6%. After that, I slowly went around the edges back and forth until it was white, and then I changed the color to orange and my flow to about 20%. Trace back around it. First I did my shape in the middle, and then I repeated this process all the way around all of my logos and player pictures till I was done, and had it looking something like this. There's one last thing I did, which was add this Twitter verification badge. Just added a drop shadow under it, put it in the corner. I like how it looks. I've used it in other designs before. If you want to use it, just look it up on Google. With the background, it'll be easy. It takes 3 seconds, but yeah, I like how it looks. There's also an inspiration, so that's good. Yeah, that does it for this graphic. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, leave comments on anything that you have critiques on. I'm trying to start out. I want to make a lot more of these, and yeah, I hope I can keep posting these. I enjoy it. Gonna make a lot more graphics. Follow my Instagram if you haven't already. That's gonna be down in the description. TikTok will be down in the description. I think that's it. Anything you want to see, leave in the comments. I'm gonna read all of them, like all of them, reply to all of them. And yeah, that's it. If you made it all the way to the end, thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.